Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex Competitive back in today with a brand new video, and as always, down the title below will be the topic we're talking about today. So, actually, some big Sword Art Online news that just came out, really, for Sword Art Online Alternative. So, an alternative, I think I just butchered that, but Sword Art Online Alternative is going to be the alternative version to GGO. So, it's a spin-off, basically, right? It's a side story, per se. Maybe it's gonna be the same timeline, maybe it's not. But some big news came out today. A-1 Pictures is not going to be working on it. And that's interesting. But why is that interesting? Well, because, you know, SAO belongs to A-1. Like, they've been working on this since day one. They do the movies. They do everything. And, you know, in terms of SAO Season 3, I think this kind of shows that, hey, they're going to be going hard on this arc. This is supposed to be the best arc. It's supposed to be the longest arc. So that means they're going to be going hard on it. And maybe that means that they don't want to be cutting corners. And that's why they're not going to be dealing with, you know, alternative. So it seems as if they haven't even, you know, alternative is supposed to come out in the spring. Therefore, it's been getting worked on, you know, this whole winter season, for sure. Usually, you skip a season while you're working on it, and they come out the next season with it. You work on it during, you know, you announce it during fall, you work on it during the winter, you come out with it in spring. That's what High School DxD did, actually. Just like I said it was supposed to do. And the fascinating part about that is just seeing that they actually gave it up. That's interesting. And 3HZ is actually going to be the studio that's going to be working on it. So what animes do they actually do? Well, just so I could, you know, make sure I got all the animes right that, you know, 3HZ has done, I made sure I pulled it up. You know, I had to. Or else I would not be able to get this to you guys. So, basically, looking at my screen right now, there's 8 shows they've actually made. And it seems as if that's the only shows they have made. And this is Dimension W, Flip Flappers, as you know, a lot of people like that. A newer series known as Princess Principles, which I heard great things about. I heard raving reviews about that. That and Flip Floppers. I heard some stuff about Dimension W. I don't know if I heard a lot of great things, but I did hear good things at least. People seem to like it. It's a 7.31 on my anime list. They also did Sora No Method. Know nothing about that. Does not have a very good score, 6.78. They did all the Dimension W specials, and they did some other specials for Princess Principal, and of course Sora No Method. So they do not have a very big resume. And the thing with this is, why them? 3HZ, why them? They could have done another studio, and what they would have, I mean, it's Sword Art Online, for God's sake. What studio would not want to be a part of making a Sword Art Online anime? That's the question I gotta ask, you know. Even a busy studio. Let's look at Bones. Why wouldn't Bones want to hop in on this and say, yeah, hey, we can get our hands on Sword Art Online? Let's do it. That's a money maker. Let's get our hands on it, you know? And I'm not saying White Fox would do it, because it just doesn't seem like White Fox's cup of tea. But I mean, even though it doesn't seem like Studio Bones is kind of cup of tea, per se. And White Fox could have said, hey, let's do this. Let's do this. Why didn't other big studios get in on this? Maybe Mappa even. Just, it doesn't even matter to me. Any studio in general, that's an interesting question. So I'm wondering what's going on with the business side of that. I wonder if there's more to it. I wonder if we'll find out more about it. Because, I mean, there's just so many other studios that could have done it. I mean, a startup studio like Troika. I mean, their animation is very, you know, well, their art is very similar to Sword Art Online. If you actually look at them, they're pretty close, right? They do look sort of the same in a way. If we go and look at their animation, hell yeah, they can do Sword Art Online animation. Look at Recreators. And they're just a startup studio. I mean, so why not? Why not have, you know, a studio like Troika just say, give me that. I don't know if there's a bidding war for it or not, and if there was, it still doesn't make, you know, sense that 3HZ got it, because they're not the biggest studio. Hell, technically they haven't even done 8 animes. They've done Dimension W 1, Flip Floppers 2, Princess Principal 3, and Sora No Method 4. So it's not like they're the biggest anime studio out there in the world. So I gotta say, why didn't other big studios get on this? Why did they pick 3HZ, a studio that's most definitely unproven, a studio that's only come out with 4 anime? I think that's a question I'd like to ask you guys in the comments. What are your guys' thoughts? Maybe I'll find something out of it. Maybe we will get more context on this situation later on. So as always, guys, see you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.